Good evening. Let me ask you something. Who here has an ARP? Do you have an ARP? Anybody here has an ARP? Maybe in your purse, or maybe back at the office. It is a secret weapon that can help you counter the toxic sludge of anger that seeps into every aspect of your life. It can really have devastating consequences in your personal life and your professional life. Anger, unmanaged, can seep into your organizations and do great damage. Now, why is it important? You probably know somebody that looks just like this. Because you might have experienced the fact that the best speech you will ever give is the one that you will regret because you did it when you were angry. So anger has consequences in every aspect of our lives. Now, people are angry. Have you noticed? People are angry, and they're getting angrier by the day. In fact, there is unmanaged anger that seeps into ways that we don't even recognize. There has been, you also know this guy, right? Right? So road rage, simple, small bits of anger in everyday confrontations, little moments of anger and big moments of anger. Big moments of anger that come from being unrecognized or being prejudiced against and so forth. We need a target, don't we? We need a target all the time, and we lash out at whatever's in our way. Eckhart Tolle told us so. And we have a little gland in our brains that triggers and fires a flight or fight or flight. And when it goes off in split second, but it takes about 20 minutes or more in order for it to dissipate and calm. Anger. Anger is pain. Anger is pain. It comes from childhood. As a matter of fact, there's a wonderful saying that I'm going to say even if it takes me to my next slide. A child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Right? So that's how strong pain can be. Viktor Frankl, the Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, said, between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space is our freedom to choose our response. Let's go the middle route. Let's go the middle way. Let's go into that neutral space where we are empowered to use our best thinking and our leadership skills and our love of people in order to really make a difference. My favorite ARP, my favorite anger response, starts with a 5-second pause, with a breath and a centeredness where I count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The second technique that I like to use for my ARP is to listen loudly. Do you know that when we listen to people and we really pay attention to them, we're giving them the deepest form of love? Attention is love. We're born with 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? So we should actually be listening more than we speak, right? And the way we listen is to draw essence and to really get at the understanding of what the person intends to say and communicate. However, we don't do that very often. The technique that I want to share with you is called RASA, R-A-S-A. In Sanskrit, it means essence, and it comes in 4 parts. To receive, to appreciate, summarize, and ask. Good, I'm glad you were paying attention to the screen. Receive, to when we receive, we are open, we are creating space for that transmission to happen, right? We are open and willing, without judgment. When we appreciate, we are nodding, as you're doing with me. We are accepting, we're allowing the person to communicate the pain, the struggles, the difficulties, right? And then the best part of this is to summarize. When we summarize, we're actually extracting the essence. We're extracting the essence and restating back what we heard, because everyone needs to be heard. Everyone needs to be seen. Everyone needs to be heard. That is, again, the best way we can respect others, even if you don't agree with them. Even if you don't agree, particularly if you don't agree with them. And ask, the ask is to then ask the question, to go for meaning and dig deeper. To ask the question that says, how can I help you? What do you need from me? How can we work together? Calm leadership is contagious. It's in all of us to be able to exercise, to display, to embody calm leadership. It starts with us. We can't change the world. We can't change the world. We can't change the way anybody thinks or believes. We can only change ourselves. Respond without reactivity. Find your ARP, your anger response plan, and you will make a huge difference in the world. Starts with one person and 8 billion people in the world can start to make the change you want to see happen and manifest in your life. Thank you.